Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this evening we'll be reading from Isaiah chapter number 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men, and not God, and their horses flesh, and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hopping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. For thus have the Lord spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him. He will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. Turn ye unto him from whom the children of Israel have deeply revolted. For in that day every man shall cast away his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which your own hands have made unto you for sin. Then shall the Assyrian fall with the sword not of a mighty man, and the sword not of a mean man shall devour him, but he shall flee from the sword, and his young men shall be discomfited. And he shall pass over to his stronghold for fear, and his princes shall be afraid of the ensign, saith the Lord, whose fire is in Zion, and his furnace in Jerusalem. As we turn and we look at the context of this text this evening, we see that Isaiah 31, it offers timeless lessons that remain relevant to our lives today. First of all, the chapter, it warns against relying on worldly power like Egypt's chariots and horses instead of trusting in God's protection and guidance. It also highlights God's sovereignty and the importance of faith. When faced with challenges, we can be tempted to rely solely on human resources such as our money, our status, and influence. But the text here reminds us to put our trust in God's wisdom and provision even when the odds seem daunting. Just as Israel was warned not to seek alliances with Egypt, we should examine areas where we might place our faith in fleeting or unreliable sources instead of God's enduring promises. The chapter also encourages us to remain steadfast in our relationship with God, recognizing that he fights for us like a protective lion over its prey, or a mother bird shielding her nest. God urges Israel to turn back to him. Similarly, we're invited to reflect on the areas of our lives where we've strayed and seek restoration. I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.